Good afternoon. My name's Jess Clifford. I'm the Director of Institutional Development and Relations. And on behalf of Tooele Technical College, we want to welcome you here to our well-awaited campus expansion ribbon cutting ceremony. We're so excited to be here with you to celebrate this momentous landmark in the history of our institution. It's been a long journey and quite the adventure in reaching this moment. And while time and sheer numbers won't permit me to name everyone who had a hand in this campus expansion, we would like to recognize the following partners and champions who played a critical role in the funding, development, and construction of the facility that we're sitting in right now. We'd like to recognize Senators Daniel Thatcher and Scott Sandel from the Utah State Senate, Representatives Bridger Bolander, Nicolene Peck of the Utah House of Representatives. A special welcome to former Representatives Doug Sagers, Merrill Nelson, Tim Jimenez from the Utah State Legislature. We'd like to thank again our partners, O.C. Tanner, Clyde Companies, Kenworth Truck Sales, the Allen and Jeannie Hall Foundation, Carlisle Construction Materials, Cargill Salt, Method Studios, who were responsible for the design of this project, Jacobson Construction, the artist Timo Mong, who has created the art just to the west of where we are now. I invite you to see that if you haven't yet, and we'll have a chance to see that momentarily. Also, we'd like to thank Ed Dalton and the Sheets family for their donation of the beautiful Camachon collection that's been arranged artistically outside of our cosmetology department. If you haven't seen that, I would welcome you to do that as well. I'd like to thank Norco Miller, Tooele City Mayor Debbie Wynn, Grantsville City Mayor Neil Critchlow, members of the Tooele County Commission and Administration here today, also members of the Tooele City, Grantsville City, and Stockton City Councils. And we'd also like to thank Commissioner Mark Ernst and the Tooele County School District. And finally, we're thrilled to have with us distinguished past and current members of the Tooele Technical College Board of Trustees. And we'd like to welcome the administration staff and our friends from our fellow institutions of higher education throughout the state. Thank you for being here today. And we'd also especially like to welcome the members of the press and thank them for covering our proceedings today. Without further ado, our program is going to go as follows. First, we're going to hear brief remarks from Todd Kelsey of Method Studio. Following Mr. Kelsey, we'll hear from Jim Cavey of Jacobson Construction. Then we'll hear from Mayor Debbie Wynn of Tooele City. Following Mayor Wynn, we'll hear from Dave Haskell. Dave is the sitting vice chair of our Tooele Technical College Board of Trustees and from Walmart Logistics. Following Dave, we'll hear from Kim Zebarth of she's the Associate Commissioner? Thank you. The Utah System of Higher Education. And following her remarks, we'll hear closing remarks from President Paul Hacking of Tooele Technical College. And he'll offer some remarks and announce the rest of our program at that point. Mr. Kelsey.
I guess I get to be first. Here we go. Our firm's journey started with the technical college in 2011. We were fortunate enough to program and design the main building, the original building on this campus. A 74,000 square foot building on this 7.5 acre site. I remember back when we started the process meeting President Snelson, his staff in the original old building on Vine Street. Many of you know this old building I speak of, and it was it was evident in that meeting with the staff and the early planning that this college needed a new campus and needed much new facilities. But what was also evident in those early meetings was that we would have some serious partners to help us along the way. Utah State was a major partner. The land that we're on now was generously leased to the college, I think for $1 for 99 years. The city made an enormous contribution early on in the process. UCAT at the time rallied behind the technical college with the DFCM and all the legislative members to help us with funding. It was just amazing to witness the collaboration from an early standpoint and to see it continue to today. With the completion of the main building in 2013, our goal was twofold. It was to create proper educational spaces for existing programs and to pave the way for new programs to develop. We introduced essential facilities that the college didn't have before. We developed a comprehensive student service center, faculty administration suite, a boardroom, food services, a cafe, student and faculty lounge spaces. We also expanded existing and created several new academic program spaces, including medical assisting, nursing, business and IT, welding, diesel, manufacturing, cosmetology, custom fit training, and more. While the addition of the 2013 building with all of the amenities was thrilling, we also recognized that limited funding and the need for so many programmatic spaces and needs that at some point in time the college may need to expand. Since then, the college has experienced tremendous growth, I think quicker than anybody here could have imagined. And that's a good problem to have, and that's why we're here today. With this much-needed expansion and renovation project, we are able to develop and meet the current and future workforce demands. We have upsized and renovated programs like the medical assisting and nursing programs. We have also provided new spaces for emerging programs to develop, such as surgical tech and pharmacy tech. A significant program that I want to talk about is the expansion to the diesel lab, the space that we're in. It used to exist right there, a 3,700 square foot facility. Now we're in an over 12,400 purpose-built diesel lab with all these amazing amenities, cranes and exhaust systems and so much capability. Bringing this expansion to life required the efforts of many collaborators. I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the Tooele community, the dedicated students, the active and engaged board, the Tooele Technical College staff and faculty, Tricia, Jay, Clint, and Kent Thurgeson, who expertly managed this whole process. They have put so much time into this on top of their regular obligations. I'd also like to acknowledge President Hacking. His passion for education and dedication to this college is genuinely inspiring. He's so inspiring that I didn't mind when he would call me all hours of the night and weekends. People who know Paul know his compelling enthusiasm. It draws you in. You can't help but get on board with the vision he promotes for this college. Our gratitude also extends to the Method Studio team, Brad Ashworth, Sydney Carrillo. They managed this project well. They're an amazing team and put their heart and soul into this. I also want to acknowledge the Jacobson team, Jim Cavey and his team. So many of them are locals, and they're expert craftsmen, expert builders, and they put a lot of passion into this project that we were lucky to have them. Also want to send a special thank you to the DFCM. They're wonderful stewards of taxpayer dollars. They help us to develop 50-year buildings that have the agency's, the college's best interest in mind. In particular, I want to thank Lucas Davis for his management on this project. As we celebrate here today, I want to invite all of you to take a moment to appreciate some of the building's design features as you walk around afterwards. The design elements reflect our collective pride in the college and its commitments to serving the community. Notice the classrooms and labs featuring expansive glazing directly off of main corridors. This was purposely done to display and showcase the programs that are housed within. We intentionally design strategic vision corridors that connect not only to the beautiful natural environment of Tooele, but also to the community partners, the CLC, the school district, Utah State, and to many other adjacent partners. The architectural finishes were carefully selected to resonate the programs that are housed within. Whether it's the exposed steel columns and connections, the beams, the spiral HVAC ducting, the board form concrete you see on the exterior, the thoughtfully arranged electrical conduits and boxes. Additionally, we used Core 10 metal paneling on the building's exterior. For the welding students that we have here, Core 10 paneling is A606 steel. It's a low alloy product, and it ages gracefully over time. It develops a patina that locks in an exterior finish that stays with the product for the life of the building. I think there's a wonderful parallel between that and many of the students' journeys as they go through the college. This design concept and the elements throughout the building embodies our pride and encapsulates the collaborative efforts of the students, the industry, the workforce, and the community as a whole. We hope you feel that connection as well as you wander the facility. In conclusion, I just want to say that a building quite often embodies a vision. And as architects, we're fortunate to help shape and be part of that vision. And to us, it's even more gratifying when the vision has such an important impact on the community. Together, I feel that we have not just created a building, but that we have created a space that will shape the future of technical education in Tooele and beyond. Thank you for letting myself and my team, Method Studio, be part of this journey.
I'll tell you what, I love this community. This is an awesome day. This is special for me because I grew up here. I grew up about a block and a half away, and long ago when I was a kid, I used to ride my dirt bike here, had a jump about right there. But it was fun to grow up here, and never thought that I would have an opportunity to be part of something really bigger than myself, a part of something where I could give back to the community. So this has been really a special project to me. What made me realize how special it was is day one, I walk into the building for our first meeting, and I walk in and there's so many people that I know, that I grew up with, that had an impact on my life. We turned over phase one. As I walk in there's my friends' kids, there's family friends. It's just so amazing. And then I come here and look around. The support we get from our community is unbelievable. We're special here. It's awesome. At high school, we sing this song, Forever and Forever in Tooele. Kind of sinks in. It's kind of fun. But this has been a rewarding project for me, but I didn't do this myself. Took a calculation. There were almost 250,000 hours worked on this project. And every one of those hours were worked safely. We didn't have a single recordable incident on this job, and I'm really happy about that. Everyone went home to their family safe at the end of the day. But I would just like to thank all those who were involved. We had a lot of local members of the Jacobson team that live here in the community, a lot of subcontractors that live here. We did have a few subcontractors that were so dedicated that they traveled 300 miles out here and then 30 miles back, so we appreciate that. Thanks, Russ Stedman, for that. But no, we had a really good team on this project, and we worked together, and it made it fun. It was great to work with Method Studio. Sydney, Brad, and Todd and their team were just great, and it's always fun to work with them and to enjoy their partnership. But again, you know, this took a team, and it came together, and this is a beautiful facility. I'm so thankful to be part of this community and to, in my little small way, kind of give back and help, you know, train our community members to be better and to learn skills that they can use in their personal career. So thank you for letting me be a part of this. Appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. What a thrill it is to be here today and experience the completion of the Tooele Technical College expansion. Tooele City officials partnered with the TTC leadership 14 years ago to request funding for this building from the Utah State Legislature. Former Tooele Applied Technology President Scott Snelson, who took the lead, and with support from Representative Doug Sagers, they were able to secure an appropriation of $10 million towards the construction of this building. Tooele City officials understood the importance of this institution to our residents. Tooele City donated the property that this building sits on, and we invested over $6 million from the redevelopment agency funds to complete the construction of the main building. Tooele City also invested over $4 million for the construction of Tooele Boulevard and 1000 West, and that was to increase the accessibility to this vital area of our community. We understand how important education is, especially for our economic development efforts. But so are partnerships. When leaders work together, we can accomplish great things. Tooele City's efforts to recruit businesses to our community and create jobs has been very successful the past few years, and that is because of our partnership with this college. When we meet with potential businesses that want to locate here, the first thing we tell them is, we have a technical college. Our workforce is our future. Our goal will always be about improving the lives of our residents by providing job opportunities for them and their families. The expansion of this campus is a result of the willingness to work together to achieve great success. Thank you, President Hacking, for your vision and for your commitment to your students and to our community. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dave Haskell, and I'm honored to speak to you today as Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees for Tooele Technical College. First off, I am not a public speaker, so you're getting what you paid for. In my professional life, I lead the maintenance team of the Walmart Distribution Center located in Grantsville. I have proudly served on the Board of Trustees for the past 9 years, and it is my privilege to represent this amazing college and our dedicated board members during this historic event. First, I would like to acknowledge our board chair, Aaron Peterson, who unfortunately could not join us today due to family commitments. On behalf of the entire board, I welcome you to this celebration. Today marks an incredible milestone in the growth of Tooele Technical College. This day is a testament to the power of partnership and shared vision. To everyone here who has supported our college mission of developing a skilled and technical trained workforce for all of Tooele Valley, thank you. Whether you are a business leader, an elected official, a community member, faculty or staff member, or a student, your contributions have brought us to this point. I want to extend a special thanks to our business community, particularly those who serve on our occupational advisory committees. These committees, comprised of over 200 individuals representing 162 companies, work with our faculty to ensure that our programs align with the ever-evolving needs of the companies here in the Tooele Valley. Your guidance has been instrumental in shaping the success of our students and, by extension, the economic vitality of our region. To the faculty and staff who worked through the challenges of construction, thank you. Your dedication to maintaining high-quality instruction, even in the face of disruptions, has ensured that our students continue to thrive. This expansion project is a result of years of planning, collaboration, and determination. We are deeply grateful to the Utah System of Higher Education Board for prioritizing our funding request, and to the legislators who recognize the growth and potential of our college. Without their support, this expansion would not have been possible. Additionally, we owe our thanks to the talent teams at Method Studios, Jacob Construction, the Division of Facilities, Construction, and Management for bringing this vision to life. As the saying goes, nothing happens until someone does something. Today we celebrate not only the completion of this building expansion, but also the collective efforts of everyone who worked tirelessly to make this day possible. This momentous occasion also gives us the opportunity to reflect on how far we have come as a college and a community. With determination, local elected officials, business leaders partner with President Scott Snelson, and in 2009, Tooele Technical College was established as an independent institution serving the Tooele Valley. At that time, the college faced significant challenges, operating out of rented spaces, trailers, and an old school building. But our community rallied together. Leaders in the Utah Legislature, House and Senate, Jim Gowans, Joyce Hogan, Tom Bingen, Ed Dalton, Tooele City, Grantsville City, Tooele County, and many others worked tirelessly to secure the resources needed to build a permanent home for the college. Tooele City's contribution of $5 million served as the foundation for securing additional state funding, resulting in the original building that has served us so well over the years. Without this early support from our community, elected officials, and business leaders, Tooele Technical College might not have survived. Instead, it has grown into the cornerstone of workforce development in our region. Today, Tooele County is the fastest growing county in Utah by percentage, and businesses are increasingly looking to expand or relocate here. One of their top considerations is access to a skilled workforce, and Tooele Tech is proud to play a vital role in meeting that need. Walmart, along with many others, have benefited from hiring graduates of Tooele Tech who possess the technical skills we rely on to thrive. This building expansion will double our programmatic space, allowing us to accommodate more students and offer new programs that align with the industry demands. With the continued support of the legislature and our community, we are confident that Tooele Tech will help even more students gain the skills they need to secure high-paying jobs, while also providing businesses with the workforce they require to succeed. I would like to also recognize the leadership of President Paul Hacking, who joined us in 2018 after the retirement of Scott Snelson. Under his guidance, the college has strengthened its collaboration with the Tooele School District, enabling high school juniors and seniors to enroll in our programs alongside adult learners. This partnership, combined with the addition of new programs, has allowed us to double our enrollment in just 5 years. We are also grateful to Lisa Michelle Church, chair of the USHE board, and Governor Cox, along with local legislatures such as Representative Doug Sagers and Rand Nelson, and Senators Daniel Thatcher and Scott Sandel. Their support was instrumental in securing the $27.5 million needed to fund this expansion, even amidst the challenges of COVID-19. As we look to the future, we are filled with optimism and excitement about the possibilities we will bring. This expansion is not just a building, it's a symbol of what can be accomplished when a community comes together with a shared vision and determination. Tooele Technical College will continue to elevate its students' lives, support local business needs, and drive our region's economic growth for years to come. Former President Scott Snelson would always ask, "How may I serve you?" Tooele Technical College faculty and staff have continued to live this culture and provide great service to students and community and each other. Thank you all for being here today and for your unwavering support of Tooele Tech. Together we are building a brighter future for our community. How may we serve you? Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Kim Zebarth, and I am the Associate Commissioner for Technical Education for the Utah System of Higher Education. It's a pleasure to be here with you today to celebrate something that matters deeply, not just to this campus, but to the entire Tooele community. Commissioner Jeff Landward asked me to share his congratulations and best wishes. While he couldn't be here in person due to a Board of Higher Education meeting, he and the full board send their support, and they're proud to see this expansion and are excited about the opportunity it provides to students, families, and businesses in this community. Tooele Technical College continues to grow with purpose. They have stayed focused on students, and they are responsive to the needs of the community it serves. This kind of leadership doesn't just benefit Tooele County, it strengthens the entire system. It's what happens when educators, employers, and local leaders work together with vision and a shared commitment. This expansion nearly doubles the current instructional space, and now Tooele Technical College can serve more students and provide training environments that replicate the workspaces that students will enter into after graduation. And that brings me to a word that I want to focus on today: relevance. This college is designed to reflect the industries that it supports. You see in this high bay diesel shop with the, I said ventilation, and I think that you had a better word for it, exhaust systems, and also just the high bay space that'll accommodate the diesel trailers. Healthcare classrooms that resemble clinics and hospitals, cosmetology labs that feel and function like working salons. These aren't symbolic spaces, they're real and they're relevant because they prepare students to perform on the job on day one. Relevance is more than equipment and facilities, it's about people. People who secure and oversee the responsible use of financial resources. Faculty with deep expertise and extensive industry experience. These faculty members are deeply connected to employers through occupational advisory committees, externships and clinicals, and in job placement. They make sure that students have current and relevant knowledge and skills that are needed for successful employment. Student services staff work to remove barriers, encouraging students to persist. They help each of them find their path, and they do that because they know that access matters. Tuition is free for high school students, and tuition is affordable for adult students. But even more important is that personal connection and the investment of somebody who believes in the student's potential and help them take that first step, because opportunity only matters if people can reach it. Let's not forget about the relevance of our students to industry, to their families, and the future of this community. Tooele Technical College prepares students for employment, and employment changes lives. It creates stability, it builds confidence. It supports families, and it sends a message to friends, family, and neighbors. This is an opportunity for you too. Whether as a student, a faculty member, staff member, an ambassador, a donor, or an employer. Of course, none of this happens without leadership, and I want to take a moment to recognize President Hacking. Paul is a servant leader in the truest sense. He relentlessly and passionately advocates for this institution and the people who make all the difference. In conversations and forums that many will never see, his leadership is ambitious, student-focused, and highly respected across our system. To the faculty, staff, and entire Tooele Technical College team, thank you. Your work is deeply relevant. You help students to believe in themselves, and you succeed in the classroom and in meaningful employment. You connect them to futures that they may not have experienced without you. Thank you for your care. Thank you for your commitment to quality and your belief that in all that this institution stands for. For the impact you make reaches far beyond these walls into families, businesses, and the strength of the community. Congratulations on this beautiful expansion. I'm honored to share this moment with you. Thank you.
Wow. What an amazing day for Tooele Technical College. It's so great to see so many of you here. So many friends and family members and community leaders, but most of all, our students. Thank you to every one of our students, especially for being here and for those that will be our students, because this is why we're doing this. Today is a day of celebration, a day of gratitude, a day of dreams fulfilled. Together we sit in this beautiful new diesel shop. Significant part of our building expansion project, our building as a whole, is a testament to what can be accomplished when communities leaders come together and dream and plan. Today is the culmination of many large and small dreams and by so many in our community. But at first, as you've heard, a small but mighty group of leaders 14 years ago, recognizing the critical role technical colleges play throughout other areas in the state. Armed with the determination to make this happen, leaders went to work with our founding president, Scott Snelson, to obtain state approval and establish Tooele Technical College. Now, with the completion of this amazing expansion building, we have dramatically advanced this dream one giant step forward. I'd really like to thank so many of my staff and team members who worked so hard to put this day together. It's amazing. We are so privileged today to have Scott Snelson's wife with us. Leslie, I promise you, everything we do is recognizing and respecting what Scott did for us and honoring your family. I want to thank our Board of Trustees who provide oversight and supported our project from concept through today. These busy community business leaders donate their time, energy, and passions to our college. And above all, they are some of our greatest champions in the community, to whom I owe my deepest respect and gratitude. The state of Utah is blessed with 8 technical colleges and 3 degree-granting institutions that offer the role of the technical colleges within their region. By working together with the system of higher education, we are able to strengthen each other and ensure that when anyone graduates our programs, they have the same level of competency no matter where they attended. And they also preach the gospel of technical education throughout the state. I am so grateful that so many of my colleagues and presidents are here with me today. Thank you, my friends, for supporting us and being here today with your team members. This project would not have happened without first forging a very close and collaborative relationship with our school district partners. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate the high school counselors who work diligently to seek and find the right students who can benefit from our programs. I want to recognize Superintendent Rogers, who started this collaboration, and especially our current student-focused superintendent, Dr. Mark Ernst, who took this relationship to a whole new level. And at the same time, we need to recognize Christy McLaughlin, the director of the CTE programs within the school district, and Mitzi Correz, who is the director of counseling, who work closely with my executive team to build pathways from the amazing CTE programs throughout the school district that when students are ready to build upon them and gain certificates within our programs can easily come here and make that happen. Throughout my 30-year career, I've been so fortunate to always work in an area of the state that is associated with Utah State University as our degree-granting partner, and especially here in Tooele with Jen Coburn, my dear friend. Because Utah State University and Tooele Tech do not duplicate any of our programs, we can really focus on doing what's best for people, regardless if they fit at the technical college or across the street at USU. We are also, as you've mentioned, so fortunate to have Method Studios want to see their baby project grow up and to become what it is today. And we absolutely won the contract lottery in this time where the state is so busy to have one of Utah's premier contractors in Jacobson Construction to lead this project. We would like to thank their teams for doing all they've done to do this, and realize this is a unique project in that we were building this airplane as we were flying it, and in many times we had to dislocate students and shut down programs and shut down parts of the program or move programs to other places in our city, and we all did it collaboratively. Despite the frustrations that obviously occurred at times, we navigated the obstacle by keeping safety and students and quality construction as our priority. Thank you for your dedication and collaboration to this project, and a special note of gratitude has already been expressed to DFCM. We're so grateful for Jim Russell, Matt Boyer, Daryl Hunting, and the other state department, people from the State Department of Facilities and Capital Management, and Marvin Dodge is with us today. Thank you, Marvin, for being here. Although buildings and state-of-the-art equipment are essential to what we do at Tooele Technical College, the most important ingredient of a technical college to be successful is finding and retaining dedicated and passionate and competent faculty and staff. Tooele Tech is truly a special place of learning because of the people who work here and the student-focused culture we've built together. I can't praise my exceptional faculty and staff enough for dealing with the challenges that we faced over this past year and a half. But thank you for keeping your eye focused on today and caring for each student so their learning wasn't damaged in this project. You're truly amazing people. There are not words enough for me to express my gratitude appropriately to Kent Tigerson, my Vice President of Facilities and Finance. Kent was in charge of this project, and it was a huge lift in addition to everything else Kent has to do. My gratitude also goes to Mark Ainken and his staff and faculty for ensuring that each one of our program areas were built with the specific needs of that program in mind. And also my heart goes out to Patricia Walker, my Vice President of Student Service, who oversaw the art installations and the aesthetic elements of this building and the marketing and so much else going on. It really has, in many ways, been a bumpy ride, and some days were harder than others, but we did it. Not only have we made it through these challenging months, but beside these disruptions, I am so proud to stand before you and tell you that our hours of student enrollment is up 8% this year over last, and our timely completion of students graduating on time has never been greater, which is a testament to the dedication of all of my team members. A lot has been said about what Tooele City has done for us, and certainly their desire and their courage to leverage $5 million so that we could go to legislature and Scott could go to legislature and get the first $10 million was significant. But I would also say that courage and investment in this community led to us adding the $27.5 million that this building expansion has taken. Incredible leadership, and we're grateful for you and the county and Grantsville City and Stockville, everyone working together on this. I also can't, we don't have enough time to adequately thank our legislators. At the time this building was funded, our legislature was led by Representative Sagers. He also chaired the Capital Facilities Committee, Infrastructure Government Committee, whatever it's called. And also Representative Nelson sat on that committee, and I can't tell you how much their leadership meant to be able to carry this through. And also, has been mentioned, Senator Sandel, thank you for carrying this through the Senate and helping us get the approvals. It's a very complicated process to do this. And of course, our original building is not that old, so to already be expanding it is really miraculous. Because of the dreams of these leaders, Tooele Tech has become a critical resource for workforce development, providing opportunities for individuals, attracting business to the county. You understood that investing in education is investing in people, families, and the future of a community. This is an exceptional position for us to grow for many years to come, and it gives us additional space for existing programs And as we're able to go back to the legislature and get the funding we need for staffing, we're going to expand in many of our current programs and also be able to add machining, plumbing apprentice, automotive, surgical tech, construction trades. But in addition, the building spaces are so flexible that who knows what might come down the road. But whatever that is, we'll be ready for it. Every brick in this building represents a dream of a single mother who faces life's challenges, walks through our doors, hoping to gain the skills she needs to stand on her own 2 feet and provide for her children. Where a high school student can develop their passion for diesel mechanics, and where someone working a minimum wage job can learn the skills needed to build a career with promise and opportunity. This building was not just built with wood, steel, and concrete, but with the hopes and dreams of every student determined to change their lives. And isn't that what Tooele Tech is all about? We are not just a place of learning. We are a place where dreams are nurtured and where potential is unlocked and where lives are transformed. I need to take just a second and talk about 2 art projects that are very much significant and add so much elevated emotion to our building project. The first is a stunning art installation created by talented Timo Meng from Colorado, who's with us today. His creative work can be enjoyed, as Jess said, on our West Campus. It features 3 towering pillars of concrete, wood, and steel, symbolizing the materials that produce much of modern industry. These materials each have their own strength, come together to create something extraordinary. Just like our students unite their unique talents and aspirations at Tooele Tech. This art piece reflects our commitment to collaboration and the transformative power of technical education, where students build careers and futures filled with purpose. I'd like to thank Hannah Barrett and Hannah Nilsson for the State Arts Division who helped lead and manage this project. Timo, will you stand and wave your arm in case anybody has some questions about your art project? Thank you, Timo, for being here. The second art project is a heartfelt tribute to a local gemologist, Kenneth Sheets, and Ed Dalton, who helped honor Mr. Sheets' remarkable gift of 292 hand-polished cabochon gems. This stunning display is entitled Belonging and features these cabochons set in a wave pattern, created in partnership with Alpha Graphics. Located near our new cosmetology space, it embodies the beauty of individuality and diversity and strength of unity. Each stone represents our unique students' backgrounds and dreams and showcases that there is a place for every one of our students, and together we can create a beautiful composition. As we cut our ribbon on this new facility, remember that this is just the beginning. This building is not the culmination of our dreams, but the stepping stone to a brighter future. To our students, we say, dream big. Whether you want to become a nurse, cosmetologist, welder, IT technician, your dream is valid and they are worth pursuing. Tooele Tech is here for you, and we're ready to give you the skills and education to turn those dreams into a reality. During the challenging times of COVID that we all experience, and especially when we were locked down, I had the fortuitous opportunity to check out YouTube. And while I did, I came across an amazing Utah singing duel of a father and daughter, Matt and Savannah Shaw. Savannah's first media post, a video of singing The Prayer with her father, Matt, was meant only for family and friends, but unexpectedly, it went viral, amassing 100 million views. They now perform worldwide, and their Christmas concert at the Echoes Theater was a sold-out triumph. When I first heard their rendition of A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman, I knew I wanted them to share it with us today. This was very intentional. This song embodies the dreams of this building expansion represents for our students and community. Thank you, Matt and Savannah, for graciously accepting our invitation to be with us today. We will now be fortunate to enjoy Matt and Savannah's magical harmonies. After their performance, 3 of our distinguished 4-time President's List recipients will conduct our official ribbon-cutting ceremony, marking the reality of our beautiful new campus. If you haven't been listening, please listen to me now. Please be aware that when our ribbon is cut, there will be 4 loud popping noises. For those of you that are sensitive to loud sounds, I invite you to put your hands over your ears. The cutting of a ribbon will signify the completion of this ceremony. Afterwards, I invite you to tour our building, enjoy refreshments in the main lobby, and please, please take home a gift to commemorate this special occasion. Thank you all for being here. It means so much to us to share this moment with you and celebrate the realization of our dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt and Savannah Shaw.
Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, just say that you'll bring me along to the world you
this, you can do it too. We at Tooele Tech, remember the name. We at Tooele Tech. We at Tooele Tech. We at Tooele Tech. I can do this, you can do it too. Yeah, hands on learning, let my knowledge break through. I can do this, you can do it too. Feel the power, let my knowledge break through.